If it wasn't for the mercy of God, when mercy says no, nothing else can come near that. I don't see cancer as a death sentence. Cancer is not a death sentence for me. My name is Charmaine Sangster. I'm originally from Jamaica, but I'm living here in Manchester, England since 2003. I've got 3 daughters, 2 grandchildren, and I turned 50 March this year. I was diagnosed November 9, 2009. I went to America 2009, October 2009, for a convocation. It was a 1-week convocation. That's how they call it, conference. We call it conference here, that's convocation there. So it was just for 1 week. And I felt so good going because I have no work to think about, nothing. Just a week of just me and God, and just lock away with me and God and praise and worship and everything. But on Thursday night, I can't remember in particular, Thursday night, it was Bishop Winans ministering that night. So during the process of praise and worship then, my eyes was closed and I was worshiping, but I could hear a voice saying, raise your hand, my sister, raise your hand. And opening my eyes, it was Bishop Winans just stood over me. And it was my left hand. And he just, what I can remember, he said, it's your moment, your season. That's what I could remember then. So he said that to me and he blessed me, laid on and blessed me. Maybe just for a minute and he left. I remember that night, and it's the Friday morning. I woke up, shower, and when I got out the bath, started drying myself off, and when I look, there was a bruise on my right breast, the size of about 550p, and it was so red as if it just got bruised. And I kept thinking, where did this come from? Because I didn't bounce myself, nothing. So that's what happened. I saw the bruise and then I feel my left breast. There was a lump in my left breast. So I came back here about 5 days after that incident. Even on the flight, I was in severe pain with the bruise. And when I landed at the Manchester airport, I was to go straight to, my husband had to take me straight to A&E because of the pain with the bruise. And then the doctor, they were confused, didn't know what to do, only said, make an appointment at your GP because they don't know what to do. And then I booked the appointment. And within a week, Nightingale rang me to come in for some tests. And even going, I was so, I would say, ignorant to everything. It still wasn't there to show. I wasn't thinking, oh, it might be cancer. I was thinking, oh, it's just another regular checkup. Because I even told the children, oh, go to school, don't bother. Don't bother come. I'm just going for a regular doctor checkup. And I went there alone that day, November 2009. I'll never forget it. So that day I went through all that process and the doctor said, oh, you need to come back in 2 o'clock. So even when he said that, I still didn't think, even I was in there at the Nightingale Center with all the cancer signs, everything, it still didn't click to me that it was cancer until the doctor mentioned the word. So when I went in 2 o'clock, he said, oh, Miss Sangster, oh, it's not good news. And I said, what is it, doc? And then he said, oh, it's cancer. I said, cancer? And he said, yeah, it's cancer, and it seems like we're gonna have to do surgery pretty soon. I said, surgery? You're just telling me about cancer and you said surgery? And he said, yes, within 2 weeks, because it seems like it's more than stage 1, it's stage 2. I started feeling sad and feeling really down, but then I spoke to the doctor and said, "Doctor, you know what? I know my God." That's what I said to him. I know my God and I know what my God can do. But although I said that, after a while I still felt, I said, "Oh God, what is this?" It's like my world just fall apart and everything just started go. I remember when I came home with the report, I told my husband and he was shocked, and I told the children. But then they were young then, they didn't realize the extent of what cancer is or what it was. And during that time they were there supporting me, and it's when they grow a bit older, they realize what this cancer is and the experiences I've gone through since diagnosis and treatments, and they realize that it's a serious thing, and the journey I've been through with it was horrible, because a lot of people even give up on me, say I was gonna die during the process of chemotherapy. Yeah, I was literally sick unto death, sick, in and out of hospital, 5 days, blood clot in my lungs, different sickness. The chemo was the worst part of the experience. It was the worst part. I believe it has gone. Although the symptom there and the pain and everything, and I'm still gonna have to go through chemo and I'm gonna have to do radiotherapy, I still believe that God, you have taken it, because the word said it and I believe it. And although it's a challenge and it was a struggle to go through, but I still didn't let go of the promises of God. What I can say, we are supposed to be aware and so alert of, even for example, your body. Pay attention to it, and have knowledge, because knowledge is power. Because then, if I had knowledge then, what I know now, I would be more aware. So I'd tell anyone, be aware and read and do research and just be proactive. Yeah, because cancer is real. A lot of people, even know, people just look at me and judge me. Oh, just by my appearance, and always smiling. And a lot of people, even through this smile, there's pain. I'm still in pain, but I don't know how not to smile.